In 2016, a few months ago, I was asked by the Rotary Club to do some art advising. And they liked it so much that they asked me to go to Frieze London and make a report about the current state of the art world. And it became KIRAC episode 5, The Tears of Mara McCarthy. My artist friend Tarik Sadouma is with us, and we are approaching Box Gallery, who is showing these black paintings on the right that are protesting the Vietnam War, and an old woman who's in the water with something that resembles the American flag a little bit. Only it's a little bit more white than blue, and she's sort of swimming with it. So we start to get interested in who's responsible for this. The gallery owner is Mara McCarthy, and her gallery is all about protest art. And for the people who like to know, she's the daughter of the legendary artist Paul McCarthy, who makes these kind of things.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, now I will ask. I have to ask for help here. Can I?
Help?
Help.
Help.
I
You
do
need
not
therapy?
know how to. Well, I'm not the one with red hair.
Wow. Okay.
That was nasty.
A little bit, but that's okay.
You'll get used to it.
Go
It's
on.
shocking in the beginning. Why is it black?
These paintings are actually black because he originally painted them in the 60s in protest of the Vietnam War. His name was Wally Hedrick. They weren't painted as a creation of a minimalist black painting. They were painted black to negate the frivolity of image.
So they weren't painted as formal exercises. They were painted to protest the Vietnam War. But the war is over. How about wars that are still relevant? Are you going to vote Hillary?
Oh yeah,
Yeah? But she was for the Iraq War.
I know, it's complicated.
Did you protest the Iraq War? Or just
Did I
Vietnam?
protest the Iraq War? I don't know. The complicated situation.
She is completely stuck in a politicized spectrum. She's in favor of Hillary and can therefore not really say she's against the Iraq War, because she is sort of loyal to the Hillary idea. So she cannot move, so she's stuck and is only able and free to hang paintings that protest a war on which there exists no longer any controversy. This is the neutral spectrum of leftist art. Then you enter a more cynical, complex world, where Hillary is part of the Iraq War, but you still need to support Hillary. Now you cannot say anything about the world without burning your fingers, because every position is morally problematic. So then, in some sort of senile, demented, nostalgic gesture, you hang paintings about a war that are obvious in their moral position and unthreatening. This is why protest art, by default, is necessarily stupid and simplistic. These paintings give no substance to really think about war. They are only a symbol of being against war. What these paintings yield is the feeling of being on the right side of history. It doesn't ward off the complexities and moral paradoxes of the present. They are only a reflection of the owner's desire to be on the right side of history. So why do you like the protest in this work so much? Because you're sitting here, I don't know what your exact relation is to the work. I guess you're the gallery?
Yes, this is my gallery. Yeah.
Your gallery.
Yep.
So why do you like the protest in this?
I mean, I just think he's really somebody that has he had such a strong voice. He died in 2003. He had such a strong voice.
This is going absolutely nowhere. What about the woman in the water?
What about the grandma? Let's talk about the grandma in the water.
The grandma in the water. She has Parkinson's. She has Parkinson's, and this is a piece. She got invited to do something in Minneapolis. She got invited to do something in Minneapolis, and she wanted to do something in the Mississippi.
Yeah.
So she actually has these flags. These are objects that she's used in other performances. So she does pieces where she's basically she thinks of it as kind of acting out the news. She's the real deal. She's just really honest, and she's not somebody that's trying to make work to sell anything or do anything other than make work. I'm getting emotional because she's not been super well. Well, she has Parkinson's. She's just continuing to making work. She's performing, she's doing work. I've been thinking a lot about Simone. She's not super well.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to get Parkinson's at all.
No.